Hey, welcome to our Eastlake student video. This week our theme is God's love for you. And I just want to remind you that even in the middle of all the uncertainty of going back to school and the uncertainty with ministry and all those things, that God has a deep, abiding love for you, His child. And I want to encourage you to make sure that you are connecting with Him every day. So let's get this video rolling.
Did you fart? Because you blew me away.
Okay, I have a couple quick announcements for you. The first is we really do have a start back date in terms of our new ministry model and what it's going to look like. Yeah, the week of September 13th. I know that feels a long way off, but the reason for that is we are still putting together a catalog of options that will allow you to connect either virtually or in person. We're not going to be able to do a giant group for a little while, but we are going to provide opportunities for you to connect with each other and some adults in Bible study, affinity groups, Rooted, Gracism, maybe some service projects, all kinds of really cool stuff. So keep your eyes open for an email with all of those sign up links in it on our events page and on our find a group page and all those things, because we are looking forward to being creative and giving you an option to enjoy each other's company, our company, and to do that from home or in small groups only in person. So let's go back to this creepy guy.
509, 510. You just caught me doing my workouts so I can lift his name on high. Because I put the stud in Bible study. BT Dubs, I think the Bible study is that way.
So as I said at the beginning of the video, our theme this week is God's love for you. And I want to have you watch this brief video that has a bunch of verses and a bunch of sayings that God put into writing for His people to hear. And they tell you who you are. They tell you exactly what He created you to be. So pay attention, watch through to the end. And it's the best part. The song underneath this is written and performed by some friends of mine in a youth group out in Washington. And it talks about God's wild love for us.
There is nothing that compares to you. Your love is deep, your love is high, your love is true. Creator of the world, Savior to all. You sacrificed to give me life, you took the fall. Your love is wild, your love is wild, your love is wild, your love is wild. I'm letting you in, take every piece and every part. 'Cause Lord, you have my heart. I'm letting down these walls. I'm letting you in, take every piece and every part. 'Cause Lord, you have my heart. I'm letting down these walls. I'm letting you in, take every piece and every part. 'Cause Lord, you have my heart. I'm letting down these walls. I'm letting you in, take every piece and every part. 'Cause Lord, you have my heart. I'm letting down these walls. I'm letting you in, take every piece and every part. 'Cause Lord, you have my heart. Your love is wide, like a roaring flame, consumes my sin and shame. Your love is wide, like a rushing wind. You come and draw me in. Your love is wide, like a roaring flame, consumes my sin and shame. Your love is wide, like a rushing wind. You come and draw me in. Your love is mine. Your love is mine. Your love is mine. Your love is mine.
So here's a question for you. Do you believe that God's love for you is wild? Do you believe that God loves you so much that when you wake up in the morning, He's waiting to meet with you? Before you were ever born, He delighted in the idea of you. As you live your life, He smiles and watches you go through all that you go through, good and even the bad. And He's not smiling because He's glad you're going through it. He's smiling because He knows He loves you, and He has you, and He's holding you close, and He's loving you with everything He has. Friends, God loves you way too much for you to even think about believing any of the lies of this world. And yet, if you're like me, that happens all the time. Especially in the season we're in and have been going through, it is really easy for us to check out of our relationship with God. But I can tell you, if we would believe beyond any doubt that God loves us that much, we wouldn't be able to stop spending time with Him. We wouldn't make it a guilty thing. We would make it a, God, let's go hang out. We wouldn't beat ourselves up. We would allow Him to speak to us. We would speak of His love to all of those around us too. So friends, here's what I'm going to ask from you. Hopefully you're still here. I need some videos from you talking about God's love for you. Answer this question. I know God loves me because. I know God loves me because. Record a 30-second, 45-second, 1-minute video and send it to me. You can message me on our YouTube page if we've never met before, or you can find me on the social media accounts for Eastlake students at Eastlake Community Church here in Irmo, South Carolina. I want to be able to put together a video filled with snippets of God loves me because videos from students. So if you're a student between the 7th grade and 12th grade, please take some time and do that. But for all of us, let's commit this week and in the weeks that come to live our lives like those that are loved deeply by their Creator, so that the world around us can be transformed and changed as we live it out. So I'm praying for you. I hope you're having an amazing August, or whatever month you're watching this, and that you are ready for what God has for you next. We'll see you next time. Pastor Rob signing out.